Hello my beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tatiana. Hold on a minute. It's been a bit. I mean, not really. I have posted some videos. But, you know, with everything, I just want to tell you guys, I post these videos when the Lord wants me to. So when He has not given me a message to post, I don't usually, I usually just probably post shorts or do something, you know, small, because I want this video, and I prayed over this video, and I want it to be a encouraging video for you, not just for me, but for you and for the Lord, for you and your own relationship with the Lord. So today is a very topic that I don't really, but I had talked about in this video and in another video, but I just kind of explained it a little odd, if you get what I mean. So I want to kind of just, you know, explain it in a good way too. So, okay. Today we're talking about forgiveness and people mocking you and everything like that. Now I have felt like this in my heart because I've been dealing with it, and you know, I feel like it's a very hard thing, and I feel like if I don't acknowledge it, then, and if I'm ignoring it, which it's not always, you know, a good thing to, like, you know, advise it or anything like that, but you know, we're gonna be talking about that and forgiving people even when it hurts. And I feel like that's something that I've been trying to work on too, just with the Lord and people mocking and everything like that, which I've been kind of getting mocked my face. Now, even though they think it's silly and everything like that, sometimes it hurts, and you know, I feel like sometimes it's hard to forgive. You know what I mean? But I feel like we have to understand what Jesus felt for us. When He died on the cross, right? He could have just dropped the cross and said, I'm not doing this because you guys have been sinning and sin and sin. I cannot tell you how much I have betrayed the Lord. Jesus betrayed Him for silver and gold. I betray Him every day for nothing. So I have to look at it at that point where Jesus was. He forgave me anyways. Even when it hurts to forgive, because I know, and if it's taking you a little bit to forgive someone, that's okay. Heal from that, and know that your emotions are valid. But forgive and let it go. I feel like I've been forgiving, but I have been not letting it go. And just talking about that. And I feel like the Lord been just kind of convicting me of that. Like, letting it go, my child. You have to let it go. And you have to forgive them because I have forgiven you. And, you know, Peter, you know, he was, you know, having a hard time forgiving, Matthew. He was like, Lord, they betrayed me 70x, 70x, 270x, 370x times, and I'm just supposed to forgive them. I'm just supposed to forgive them and forgive is what you're saying. And then he's all, no, you're supposed to forgive 1,000,000 times to infinity. What did he say? 70x, 70x times. You're supposed to forgive, but 70 times 7. That's what he said. And I know it's not an easy thing. You know, I had struggled with that a lot. And I feel like that's one of the things that I'm trying to, like, talk to the Lord about. Because sometimes we hold this grudge on people. But they have another thing. That they are not perfect. They are just like you. They are children of God. And that's what, you know, I'm talking about the Lord, you know, like, how could this person do this to me? And you're like, I know, child, I feel your emotions, but they are my kid too. I love them as much as I love you. You know, I feel like we forget that people are just people like us. You know, they're gonna fall and they're gonna mess up. And we're gonna mess up and we're gonna fall. But the grace of God is so amazing that He forgave us. He first loved us. He said, I first loved you. His greatest commandment out of all His commandments is to love. And I know that's hard. Not every day I want to love people. Not every day I want to forgive people. I'll be honest, I want to live for the world. I want to do things that my family does. But I have to be the one that says no. My flesh cannot come against me. No one against me shall prosper. And that's what I've also been learning about, like, I need to fight my flesh. Because my flesh so bad wants to do this sin. Because I've been recently trying to get out of a sin, but it's been very hard. But I've been, like, you know, trying to fight with this sin, and it's like, the Lord's been, like, convicting me about it. He's like, you are not supposed to, you know, fight with it. You're supposed to get closer to me. That's how you remove it. I'm like, that's true. But anyway, back to forgiving. And many people in the Bible had to forgive people. And many people were mocked. Beautiful mocked. And I feel like that's something that I love how Jesus understands everything I'm going through. Like, I know He understands everything. My leg pain, He understands. The mocking that I get for being a follower of Jesus, He really gets that because He has. And I love the Bible verses, like, the world hated, and the Lord has, you know, also reminded me, if you are getting mocked for your faith, good, because you're doing something right. And I feel like when every time someone does mock me about my faith, I'm like, good, I'm glad, because they see beauty in me. And, you know, I was just, you know, in my backyard, just I was kind of weeping about it, you know, I'm not sad about it, but I was kind of, like, hurt about it, like, they're only going to get worse and worse from here. And then he was like, my child, they're not mocking you, but mocking me in you. And I love the Bible where it goes, because you are in me, you will be. I think it's I'm not too sure. But because of me, people will hate you. And I feel like that's hard to, like, I said in Matthew 10:22. Let's go to Matthew 10:22. I feel like I'm going to be in Matthew all today. So, let's move to Matthew. Matthew 22. No one loved me the way you do. Oh, 10. So go to me to Matthew 10:22. Sorry about that. Matthew 10:22. Let's see. 22. Hold on. You will be hated by everyone because of me. But the one who stands firm at the end will be saved. You will be saved. When you are persecuted in one place, flee to the other. Truly I tell you, you will not finish going through the town of Israel before the Son of Man comes. The student is not above the teacher, nor the servant above his master. Master, if you heard the house had been called Babylon, how much more the numbers of His household. So do not be afraid of them, for they're nothing. We're not supposed to be afraid of man. And we're supposed to have fear of God, not fear of man. And I feel like that's what, you know, I recognize that I'm not afraid. And I will speak when my mouth is open. And I will speak the word of God. And even if I have to get persecuted for that. And I feel like we live in a bubble where we hide our Christianity. Do not hide it. Now, yes, go in your secret place and pray to your Father. Don't be like the Pharisees. Go and pray to your Father, but also don't hide your faith. It's going to show. And it has already shown mine. You know, I'm literally I don't even talk about him sometimes, and people just point it out. Oh, you spent time with the Lord. Oh, you must know the Lord. I'm like, yes, I do. And it's just amazing because I can try to hide it, but I'm not gonna hide it because, like, he didn't half die for me, so I'm not gonna half live for him. You know, I want to be fully and convictingly in with him. I want to spread the gospel to all the world because tomorrow's not promised. He can come back right now and we don't even know. And it hurts. It really does. Getting mocked and doing this and doing that, it's not a repetition, especially as a teenager. It's definitely even harder as a teenager because I have even more emotions and I have hormones and I have people, coming against me every single time. But no one's pointing against me, Shop Papa. And he is with me through it all. And I'm just, kind of weeping in my backyard, just kind of talking to the Lord. And he's like, honey, they hate you because I'm in you. So they're gonna hate you. But take heart. He said, whoever perseveres, whoever keeps going and forgiving them and letting it go, will be, will stand firm in the faith of the Lord. That's something. I feel like so many times we look and we're like, you know what I mean? And it's hard. It really is hard to forgive because I know I get so much all of a sudden. Because letting it go is hard. I feel like sometimes we don't recognize it and we don't say like it's not hard. Because it is. It really is. But once you let it go, you are healing. You are healing your heart. Do not forgive them because of them, but do it for you. Forgive them because you want to be healed. And that's a healing journey. And that you will be healed if you forgive them and let it go. And I know it's hard. And I know they hurt you so hard. But think of what Jesus felt on the cross for you. I can't imagine. I have done so much wrong to him. But he has loved me, and he has forgiven me over and over and over again. For we are called to be like Jesus, and we are called to speak up for Jesus, and we are called to be quiet when he said to be quiet, and we are called to forgive when he said to forgive. I know it hurts, and I know it's hard, and I know it feels like a pain in the booty. But when we learn to forgive and let it go, we will have confirmation that he is there with us and will never leave us nor forsake us. Whew. It said in Matthew 21:22, then Peter came up and said to him, Lord, how often will my brother sin against me, and I forgive him? As many 7 times. Jesus said to him, I did not say to you 7 times, but I said to many 7 times. I know it hurts, and it's okay. Give yourself some grace. It's okay because I know it's hard. I know it feels like a pain in the gut. Like someone to keep stabbing you, saying forgive. It is hard. It really is. It's hard to stay silent and let them just talk not goodness to you. But know that the Lord gets the victory. And know that the Lord is fighting for you. And that the Lord will never leave you nor forsake you. He is fighting for you. And he won't stop fighting for you. So you can have grace in knowing that you don't have to fight. And you can just let it go. And I know it's hard. And I know from a perspective, I have been bullied almost all my life. But I have realized in the bullying, even the trash talking, even the people going against me, he gets the glory in all of it. That I can just let it go and forgive. Even if it's hard. My friend, I feel for you. Talk to the Lord about it. And just feel the emotions. Cry. Lay it down at his feet. And he cares. And he loves you so much. And he wants to give you grace and love and everything like that. And he truly cares about you. He really does. And he wants a relationship with you. He really does. Forgive, because forgive as he's forgiven you. He's forgiven us. We don't deserve his love. So have some grace on people and have some grace on yourself. I love you, my friends. If you love you more, forgive and let it go and breathe. I love you, my friends. And you have a name. Amen. Peace. Love y'all.